there are like three different identities that are being cultivated and cultured. My righteous name, Dasun Born Allah, or Dasun Allah, I use that from the Village Voice as my byline. And I remember when I first started, Wayne Barrett was like, "Are you sure that you want to have this as your byline? Because this is going to be your professional name. It's going to follow you throughout your career." And I was sure, and I did that. But in addition to that, while I was at the Village Voice putting out the name Dasun Allah as my journalistic name and starting a career with that name, I was on Hot 97 with the Star and Book Wild Morning Show, and at that particular time I had the name DX21. Now, dealing with the type of mental ciphers that I've dealt with, I had what I thought was a theophany, you know, being struck by some divine revelation, where I was DX21, that I was destined to, you know, be a great man who helped bring about change in the 21st century. And the whole name of DX21 at that time, you know, stood for Disciple X of the 21st gun, or the 21 guns, and that was my identity at that particular time. But I kept that DX21, and as I got knowledge of self, the whole definition of it evolved, because when I first got the name, I was still kind of mystified. So I thought that I was a disciple of the mystery god, so to speak. But as I grew in the knowledge, I began to understand it differently. But by the time we got to Hot 97, I had already established what DX21 stood for, because when I came, DX20 actually was birthed on January 1st, 1995. That's when DX21 came into existence. And then when I came to the Gods and Earths 9 months later in September of 1995, I got all kinds of resistance and flack. How are you going to call yourself 21? 21 is not right and exact. You know, it's for knowledge and wisdom. You're putting wisdom before the knowledge. And at the time, I didn't know how to come back at that. You know, and you know, I see what they're saying. You know, it's you have to, just like they say in the song, they put their wisdom before us, in the Wake Up song. You know, we have to have knowledge, wisdom, born understanding. So I understood that. But as I evolved, I began to understand that the DX stood for the divine is unknown to those who are caught in the 21st degree of the 1 to 36. You mean to say that some of the 17 million do not know that they are Muslims. So that's how I began to see it, that DX21 was a way for me to reach those out there who didn't have knowledge of self. And they used to get on me about, when I was first coming around, about me saying 21 guns. You know, they used to say 20, God you not. Father said that, you know, the gun, God you not. You know, but I saw it, you know, as I began to draw it up, is, you know, letting the gods know that they're the universal saviors. Now, it was all something, you know, to reveal different things. And I saw it as, when I wrote in this poem, the 21 Gods Unite, it's just a plot to show the 85 what I really got. That's all it was. DX21, when the Star and Book Wild Morning Show, was a way for me to, you know, reveal the knowledge of self. And then as I began to draw up 21, I began to realize, I mean, how do you get knowledge? You don't get, to knowledge is to look, listen, observe, also respect, but, you know, or to know the ledge. But how is knowledge made born? Isn't it made born through wisdom? You get your knowledge through, you know, a wise dome's ways, actions, words, deeds. So you have to do the knowledge to the wisdom, but it comes to you wisdom knowledge. And that's so, as me being a communicator was indicative of me being a communicator, that I, you know, wisdom my knowledge, and you do the knowledge to my wisdom. So when you reflect that, when you absorb that, you put it right and exact. But the way it comes to us, it comes through wisdom. That's how the knowledge is born. Then the 21 is the universe. And then I saw myself, oh, who is the founder? I am the founder. We are the founders. We're not, you know, who is the founder of Under Like Attract or Like Repels, but the founders of Allah Worlds Manifest. That's what we're doing. We are founders in our own right. We are establishing the, you know, the knowledge and wisdom in our particular Mecca where we make it. So I saw myself as being a founder. I saw myself as, you know, being the universe. You are the universe. And then I put all of these different things and tried to, you know, reach out on the Star and Book Wild Show in a current that would, you know, appeal to them. Every morning on the Star and Book Wild Morning Show, when we did the introductions, I would do the mathematics of the day. I didn't have a chance to go, you know, I didn't get a chance to hold Parliament, you know, on the morning show, because, it's basically theater of the mind, that's what they call radio, and you're supposed to do certain things within the production values that have it within a certain short, succinct, concise period of time. So I would build a little bit on what I saw as my understanding of the particular degree of the day. Like for instance, today is knowledge, understanding, being born or be born the culture freedom. And I would say that, you know, if you know and understand, then you're a person who's of culture. And culture is not just, you know, something you live. Culture is also a process. You know, so I might say the different things like that and add on to that, or, you know, the knowledge, understanding, that's the M in the alphabet, that's the master. So we have to be the masters of the day. I would just say something real quick. I wouldn't go and expound and try to go into everything.